Welcome to the Motorhome and Caravan Show with your hosts, Shane Malpass and Jason the Motorhome Man Reynolds.
First of all, it couldn't be your fault. When this life of mine will fall, it will always be my fault. Trying to throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. Why they throwing shade on me, like they ashamed of me? I thought, what age are we? It's warm outside, and we all want shine. Let you know about it in the city, cause they in the crib this time. Whoa, got pics on the way like a vacay. Shoot photo with an AK. Got friends by my side, trying to have a great day. Then I wonder why they throw shades. Yeah, but it's all on me. Let them roam free like a European. Yeah, see me pick up the phone like I'm trying to haul a home, starting to act like E.T. Yeah, rock them shades, now they can't see me. Trying to run away, but I'm not speedy. Need no fake, I just want what's real, and I ride that way till I'm free. Yeah. Throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. No rage.
Evening.
You nearly got it right, didn't you?
I know, I'm having some internet problems, I've got to admit.
Okay.
How we doing?
Well, good. And I was thinking then while the intro was on, we're living in a crazy, crazy, crazy world.
Why is that?
I mean, I realise what's been going on for the last 6 months.
I know, it's about to get worse again as well, isn't it?
I don't know, mate. I really don't know. We're lucky boys. We're busy in the industry that we're in a fantastic industry, the motorhome and caravan industry. I look at other industries, mate, and I feel for them. I really do.
When does the furlough scheme finish?
I'll probably start again soon, won't it?
I don't think they can afford to, but we'll see.
No. It's just rising again, isn't it?
It is. Well, I don't know. It is. Yes, it is rising, but it's hard to compare to what it was last time. Because you couldn't get a test last time unless you was pretty much in hospital with COVID.
I just noticed a comment just as before we started. It was Quest for Camper at 7:29. You see it. I want to know: are these overinflated motorhome prices going to come down anytime soon, or am I in for a long wait? The reason why they're overinflated is because of stock levels. Stock levels are non-existent, and the only way people are going to go away is either in a caravan or a motorhome.
Yep, that's right. I mean, you know what I keep banging on about Auto Trader and stock levels on there, and when we came out of lockdown, there was 8,700. Today, or right now, is the lowest it's been from 8,700 to 4,571. It ain't going up.
No.
That's throughout the country on Auto Trader.
It's the only thing that isn't going up.
Yeah, it's just not going up. I mean, if it goes just over 4.6 and then it comes down by Sunday afternoon to 4.5, and it's not going down at the rate it was, but it's still hovering around that sort of level, which is way down, way down.
I was just thinking as well when I was looking at the thumbnail. I cocked up tonight, didn't I? Because we've moved to 7:30, haven't we? Any reason why?
Yes. You told me to.
We just find more people tune in after 7:30, don't we?
Yes.
That's what we've noticed. So we thought we'd move it to 7. We'll move it to 7:30, and that's where we've gone along. So, but yeah, I was looking. This is number 21. Me and you have done, isn't it? 22 because we did the motorhome show that never was.
Yes. Yeah. And if you could even say 23 with the down the pub.
I enjoyed that, you know.
It was good.
It's been a blur this year, hasn't it?
Yes.
It has.
Yeah, it's mad. Well, like I said, when I went to Costco earlier, and they've got Christmas decorations out.
Jeeves.
And I actually did very well at Costco today because there's moving house next week. There's 2 or 3 things that I've wanted for ages. And I went in to buy them today, and they're clearing their whole section out. They had 50% off the bits that I wanted, just because they need more. Just because they need more space for the Christmas decorations, and it makes me wonder: are they doing that? And I don't know whether they put them out this early. Are they putting them out a little bit early, just in case we go into lockdown?
No, because don't forget, mate, we're in September. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're already there now.
all right, let you off.
So, what have we got on the show tonight?
So we got U-shaped rear lounges, or rear lounges, motorhomes.
On the Motorhomes? What have we got on the Caravans with Mark?
That's a good question. What have we got on the Caravans with Mark? Do you know the answer to that? Or should we bring him on very quickly?
Yeah, let's see what he's got.
Mark, what you got?
What do you mean?
What we're
Two
looking at
berths.
tonight? 2 berths, okay.
2 berths. Yeah.
Yeah,
A bit different.
yeah. What fans are we doing,
There we
mate?
go. We've got a Caravan and a Caravan. Sprite Alpine and a Sterling.
Okay. I do like the Caravans. I do like the Caravan segment. Because it's something different. Because I don't know how you feel, Shane, when we're dealing with motorhomes all the time, and to look at the Caravan side, it's quite interesting, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, predominantly that's what that's what we both started off doing was caravans, wasn't it? In business.
Yeah, hence the name Caravans and Campers. That's how I did start.
Yeah, and my
Caravans.
parent company's Caravan and Motorhome Sales. So yeah.
Okay. Don't forget, he made it. I'll tell you what, he cut it fine, didn't we? Seen him, Lee?
We're gonna bring him on. Hey, oh,
You're right.
to join us.
I've been out for me tea.
What have you had?
Been?
Mixed grill.
Oh, how many out of 10?
Steak was a 10.
Ooh.
Absolute
Really?
perfect. Oh, it was a perfect steak.
What was it? Rump normally on a.
Yeah, it is. Normally on mixed grill, innit? But
I've just realised why we do to 7:30 because it takes Lee an hour and a half at his tea.
That's not what you said when you
it
saw
was.
him
I'm not
eat.
surprised.
Right, so Lee's here from 7:30 to 8:30. Get your technical questions in. He's going to answer all the questions for you. He'll be popping in and out the show. So get your questions into the comments. Lee will note them and then hopefully give some answers.
We'll give her our best.
Yeah. All right, see you in a bit, Lee.
See in a bit. And the other one, Jason, if there's any questions for myself or you on the caravan industry, a bit like the prices earlier. I mean, so just to go back and answer that, so what do we reckon? When are they going to start going down? The prices?
I don't know. Mate. I really
I
don't know. I'll tell you when we
Personally,
know. I'll tell you when we'll know, and that's when me and you'll know. We'll know when we're clocking the auction prices.
They've always been strong, though.
We'll know, mate. We always do.
I mean, just to add to what that question, I think it's going to be this time next year before they start to drop. You can't buy anything new until next year.
No. Well.
So there we go.
Are we reviewing any campsites this week?
We might be.
We might be struggling because I don't know if John's got anyone.
Have you got your sunglasses ready?
Okay, let's have a look.
Huh.
Yeah, up the game today. I was last week. People were saying, "Oh, that shirt's a bit bland." Well, let's brighten it up again. Evening.
How we doing?
All right, you?
Yeah.
Good. Yes.
What have you
So
got?
yes, we have a campsite review. I've managed to pull something out of the bag and managed to get a review sorted.
Where's who's the we have got it sorted?
Oh, don't you worry, we've got it sorted. We've got it sorted.
All right.
Yeah, no. So we're looking at a campsite down south of the UK. So we'll have a look at that in a little bit.
All right, see you in a minute.
See them in.
See you in a bit.
You got any news?
I have got a bit of news, and funnily enough, Stephen B's just brought it up. So there's two little bits on the motorhome side. Hopefully Mark will find something. I'm just seeing his reaction down there for the caravans. But yeah, Bailey are bringing out a new range. So we've already got the Advance, Alliance, and Autograph. And now they're bringing out the Adamo. The Adamo? Or something like that.
Right.
Basically, it's to compete with the Continental vans. Whether they've seen that the prices might go up on the Continental vans, I don't know. But they're all built on the Ford Autos. The standard. With 160 brake horsepower. And you know, with your Baileys, what's the Bailey that you've got in stock? Is it 79.6?
Well, I did have.
You did have, okay. So
Yeah,
they've all got very crap little garages. They're even when they've got the fixed beds above, they're very.
So the person who brought the
narrow.
Motorhome, the Bailey, did extremely good garages. He hasn't picked it up yet.
The small.
Yeah, they are small, mate. Yeah.
Compared to the
compact.
European ones. Yeah, they're compact. They're all, for something that's nearly 8 meters. They're very small, and they're almost like long ski hatches. But he's to compete with the European ones on the Ford. So that shall be interesting. And then I don't know.
So they're moving on to Bailey and moving on to Ford then.
Just for that range, the Adamo range.
Why?
Just for the Adamo range. I reckon it's because they think that the European ones are gonna get a bit more expensive when we go out the market, European market. If I was to guess.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you remember the Auto Trail Grand Frontiers. You remember them?
Yeah.
The A class motorhome, A class Auto Trail. So what they've done? They're bringing out another one. What do we think to that? A class Auto Trail.
I suppose it's going to be a 2-berth, isn't it?
Pretty much, yes. I think. I'm pretty sure they are. So yeah, so that's coming out soon as well.
That's a nice looking van, that. Put that up again. That's a nice looking van.
It looks slightly Adria Sonic at the front.
Yeah.
The black grille and the spotlights. But yeah, so it'll be interesting because obviously Auto Trail haven't done an A class for probably 13 years now.
I tell you, have you not got the inside of it yet?
No, both the Bailey and the Auto Trail have literally just been announced.
Okay.
So there's not much out there yet. What else have we got? That's about it. We're out. Oot.
Oh, okay. Shall we do a motorhome review?
Yes. So we start to be yours, I believe, aren't we?
Yeah, we're doing U-shaped lounges, aren't we?
Yeah. Or end lounges.
End lounges. Well, let's have a look at a U-shaped end lounge motorhome.
Okay.
Okay, Shane, Aldis AutoQuest 145. It's a 2.2, 3,300 kilograms, and it is a 4-berth. And what we're looking at tonight is the end lounges. So let's have a look inside. Now, the one thing that used to bug me with the end lounges is they used to class them as a 4-berth, because what you got is you got your end lounge, and then just above driver and passenger, you've got your cab. Now, the problem you got with it being classed as a 4-berth and only 2 belted seats, you could only really take two people away because of the seat belt arrangements. But what I like different about this Aldis is what they've done is you've got your overbed sleeping that I've just showed you, over cab sleeping, but you've also got the little dinette here with your belted seats. So that makes a massive game changer for end lounges. So we've got an end lounge here, which is a good size. We can make up into a big bed, and then we've got the centre area, which is the kitchen area with your burners, your grill, your oven, your fridge. Good area there. And then we'll move over into the bathroom, which is a compact bathroom, combined shower and toilet. And then we move to the front then, and like I say, we've got a dinette here. The seats will swivel around. It's a nice little compact front there, which then turns the 4-berth into a proper 4-berth. So we've got a 4-belted seats with the U-shaped lounge. So it just moves on from the older vans that didn't have the dinette there. But yeah, I do like this, man. So Aldi's 145.
How's your bank balance looking this week?
Another level, mate. Another level. What do you think?
It's very good, actually, isn't it?
That's probably
Very
one of the
good.
best videos I've done, actually.
You've done.
No, I'm going to give a shout out. These two others that do the videos. This young Finn who does the videos. And I've got to give him a shout out. He really pushed the boundaries on that. I don't know if you ever watched the guy. It's a guy called Casey Neistat on YouTube. He doesn't do motorhomes or camper vans. He's an American guy, millions of subscribers. But his editing and what he does, I get real inspiration from him, mate. Really, really good. And young Finn's really took it on board as well. And we've got a new toy as well.
I noticed.
I'm very proud of that video, mate.
No, it is very, very, very professional, to be fair.
I'm proud of that. Yeah, just going back to that motorhome, one thing that always bugged me with U-shaped lounges, you just got the bed above the cab, and then you got the U-shaped lounge at the back, and they classed them as 4 berths, mate, but they'd only got 2 seatbelts.
Didn't have 2 seatbelts in the front.
Yeah, 2 seatbelts at the front, that was it. No, on the normal standard old U-shaped lounges.
Oh, sorry, the 140, so to speak. Yeah,
But no, what I'm saying is,
the reason
why
definitely.
I picked that one is because having the two seats behind the driver allowed it to be a proper 4 berth, mate.
Yeah, because the 140 is the shorter version without those 2 forward-facing seats in the back, and it just makes such a difference to have that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Those extra 2 seats.
Yeah. It makes it a proper 4 berth.
Yeah.
And
It was not long after that, with the 140s, they took the over cab down and they just kept the U-shaped lounge. And that was it. You just turned it into a 2-berth.
Can we just bring Lee? I haven't done that in a while. Shady Jason, would you recommend an Auto Sleeper Warwick XL van conversion?
Personally, I think they're very well made, the Auto Sleepers. Very well made. They just seem to be. They're just very well put together.
Yeah, they probably rival. Actually, mate, I'm going to throw this at you. They probably rival the Heimer.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah, on build.
Yes. Yeah. No.
It's like you keep saying to me, and I never really realised until you said it's always 2 berths with Auto Sleeper, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
So. Mate, we better crack on. Yes. I want to look at a Caravan.
Let's bring him on.
Hello again.
I don't suppose we've got any caravan. I don't suppose we've got any caravan news, have we?
There's Bailey again have brought out the 2021s. So I think the Phoenix Plus. A lot of the manufacturers think they're going to aim this year or for next year at the lower price range for the new people, and I think we're going to see more from the dealers or manufacturers in that lower price range, an entry level van, and I think that's what we're going to see. I think Sprite have done slight changes to their range, and then I think everybody else is going to be the same. But Bailey's the one at the minute that you'll see all over Facebook, Twitter. They're pushing it quite well, and you don't see a lot from anybody else. But there is some Sprites out there, there's some Coachmans out there.
So it looks like Bailey's the first one pushing on the market, then, is it?
Yeah, really. Yeah, hard and actually letting people really know. Everyone else is just letting the dealer network get on with it, basically. So yeah, but yeah, I think we'll see a lot more price range vans coming out this year.
Okay.
In the new market.
What have you got for
And
us, mate?
talking about price range, we've got a little Sprite Alpine 2. Nice, lightweight, small little van to start with.
Before we go into your review, mate, who's this van aimed at?
Really, two berths. Couples, either younger couples or older couples. So it's more couples, but you have got the flexibility with the two berths to put awnings and what have you.
What year is it?
2019, so it's only just 12 months old.
Right, and what type of money are we going to be paying for that?
It was £14,500. Brand new, it would have been just under 20. A good saving on new price.
Right, okay. Let's have a look at it, mate.
It's been so long I can't remember your taste now, and the weight of your touch. It's been so long I can't remember what it felt like.
So today we're doing two berths, and our first up we've got the Sprite Alpine 2. Now this is Swift starter range, so it's their lowest level, which means we've got a lightweight van, only 1208 kilograms MTPLM. We're 19.5 feet, or just over 19.5 feet shipping length. Let's have a look inside and see what we've got. So the Sprite Alpine 2, it's two berths. We've got two long bench seats, and these are big enough and plenty long enough to lounge out during the day. Now, as I say, the Sprite Alpine 2 is the Swift base range, but the actual build quality throughout the Swift range is pretty much the same, so you're not losing out on any of the quality of the build. We've still got the Swift Command Centre, so it's got the latest Swift Command touchscreen panel where we can control pretty much everything. We've got USB sockets, we've got all the fly screens and blinds, we've got a nice kitchen area with plenty of workspace, and we've got the microwave fitted, and again at the rear we've got the nice washroom with a good size separate shower and toilet, and again plenty of room in there to be able to get changed. Now the beauty of the two berth is that you can have a smaller caravan, and if you need extra room, put the awning on the side, and then you can put the annexes, sleeping annexes, so you can actually turn this into a 4 or 6 berth with outside living compartments. Or if you're a little bit older and you sort of don't want people to come away with you, you've got the perfect excuse to turn around and say, no, sorry, it's two berth, we can't have you coming away, we've not got the room.
So Jason, if you don't want everybody to come with you,
good video,
Yeah,
mate.
two
You
berths.
upped your game.
I hadn't really got the time to muck about with it too much, but I thought we'll just do a little bit of drone footage if that's the way that we're going then.
I think I'm more annoyed that you never told me. You both bought one.
Mark came
I didn't
in.
realise we'd got to it.
Mark came up and brought. I had a caravan as part exchange, and he came up earlier in the week to pick it up, and I got my new toy to just come. And then a bit later on in the day, he texted me and he went, "I brought one as well."
Cost me how much money?
And then Mark said,
Yeah.
"Don't tell Shane," so I went, "Okay."
Oh no, I never said.
Do you know what, eh?
We
It's
just
a nice,
want to be
modern-looking van, that is, mate. Nice caravan, that is.
Yeah, good value for money, and I think that's what we're going to see this year from the new manufacturers. That's what they're going to be really aiming for, or that's where they should be aiming for, is the lighter weight budget vans. Get the first timers back into it with the new ones.
What was the weight
But
on
yeah,
it?
cracking. 1,200 and something kilos maximum. So at most family cars. And again, the ideal thing is that stick an awning on the side, and you can then put the annexes on. So if you've got a restricted towing license,
I
you don't
did
have
see
to
a
go for a
problem.
big-
I did see a problem with it, though, Mark.
Go on.
The control panel. How are we going to
Reach
reach
it.
that?
Yeah, I've got a little step. You have to bring the step from outside here.
Yeah, that I tell you what, you know, that type of van would appeal to a young couple because it's modern. That's a nice van, mate. That is for two people getting into caravan.
Even with younger kids, I think it still works. Sleep in bed or blow up bed on the floor. So
the next thing they need to do is migrate that tablet into one that you can just take out.
Yeah, well, you can put the app on your phone. So you put the app on your phone, and then you can control it off your phone anyway. So it's basically the same. I don't know how the older people that are a bit difficult to see. It's not got small icons, but I don't know. A lot of people sort of go, "Oh, I don't like I like a proper button and a control dial but it's change, isn't it?"
Nice fun, mate. See you in a bit for your next one, mate.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Let's get some technical questions in, mate.
Let's get him on. Oh, hello.
So, you've been away this week, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, we have. Got back on Friday afternoon. Had a disaster.
Go on.
We went
It's a story. Tell us a story.
Oh, yeah, it's a story. The dreaded story. The dreaded one that we all fear. Went for a walk down the beach, took the dog down, stopped and got some lunch on the way back, got back to the motorhome, opened my rucksack, lost the key. We've got a single key for the door that we take with us. We leave the ignition keys and everything in there. We've got a single key for the door that we take with us, and it's gone. Can't find it. We've got the kitchen window open, which there's no way I'm fitting through that.
No.
And then there's a Heeky roof light open. So guess what I had to do? Climb on the frigging roof.
Johnny English style.
Lower myself in. Yeah. Lower myself down in through the thing. My missus said, all I could see is your legs waving like this. She said, I'm thinking any minute now. She's wetting herself. Loved it. Opens the door and then realised once I'd done that, if I'd have actually got the chair and leant through the kitchen window, I'd have probably been able to have reached the latch on the door anyway. So I had to go to reception, say if you get reports of someone trying to break into a motorhome, it was actually me. But never mind.
And she never filmed it.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Yeah, forget the drones and everything like this. Just imagine a drone going up to watch Lee. With his legs dangling through.
Yeah.
Did you find the key?
No. I rang the place where we went for lunch and said we didn't drop it there. And she said, no. I said, it's been dropped on the beach. Yeah. So, never mind.
Did you have a good time, mate?
Oh, brilliant.
How was the dog with the, how was the dog with the sea?
Oh, he loved it. He, when we first had him, we took him away and we took him on the beach. And I think the waves scared him a bit. Yeah. So when we've gone back, he's been a bit nervous of the water. And the start of the week, he was a bit not really sure. By the end of the week, he was in there and chasing seagulls and all sorts. He was loving it. So yeah, so he's getting there now.
And there's your technical questions for Lee.
I have actually got a couple here.
What have we got, mate?
Well, first off, I've got to say how Lee and Laurie are wonderful people with their comment for evening young Lee before. I like that. Young Lee.
Yeah, your picture is bad at the moment, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Rolling with the Robsons. The heat shield has been taken off the Aspire 2. I'm assuming by the heat shield they mean the grill heat deflector shield. So having a look around, it's actually classed as a heat deflector pistons. And the part number for it, if they want to get a pen, is SSPA 0099. And that is the heat deflector pistons for...
what's the part number, mate?
SSPA.
Yeah.
0099. Go somewhere like Leisure Shop Direct, something like that, you'll be able to get them.
All right, we just dropped that in the comments and it's also on the screen as well for them. Why has that been taken off, Lee?
I don't know. That's a bit strange. It's a bit silly to take that off, to be honest with you, because that protects your control knobs and everything from the heat and damaging them. So it's I don't know why someone would take that off. So yeah, very strange.
Take some taking off as well, wouldn't it?
To be fair, the Aspire 2, I've never had to take one off, so I've never really tried, to be honest with you. It's not something I've ever had to do. So yeah, I'm not sure. Bit strange. The other one was Steve Edwards. He's got some branch scratches on his window. He's looking for something to remove them. It all depends really on how deep a scratch it is. There's a product called Viewplex that's good for cleaning the windows and things like that, and that will lift light scratches out. But other than that, it's hard to say because you don't know how deep a scratch it is. You can. I have had a customer got some like a cutting compound, really fine cutting compound, and got a scratch out of the windows with that. And they said it took some doing, but it did work. But I'm not sure exactly what compound it was. But it might be worth, if it's only a small scratch, give Viewplex a try.
Would T-Cut do it, mate?
I don't know.
By Jason's question, yes. I've done T-Cut.
Have you tried it,
on it before. I've done T-Cut on there before.
I don't know. I've never tried T-Cut, to be honest with you.
T-Cut on both windows and headlights as well.
I mean, to be fair, knowing the cost of Caravan windows.
Yeah, just sorry, Lee. Yeah, T-Cut and then polish your headlights. They come up lovely. Really nice, mate.
You've got a brand new car. You don't need to polish them.
I haven't got a brand new car. I can't afford a brand new car.
Oh, sorry. One of them's virtually brand new.
You know what I mean?
On the fleet.
Anything else, mate?
Sorry?
Anything else?
No, that's it for the moment.
Just a quickie, everybody. Next Sunday, we're doing a bit of a show special. It's Motorhome or Caravan. It's going to be a topical debate. It's going to be 5 rounds of asking questions with motorhomes and caravans debating, which is going to be best. We're going to try and make it educational as well, so people first time getting into it can decide whether they want a motorhome and caravan. Lee is going to be starting off the show. I shouldn't have said that. Lee is going to be on the motorhome side answering a question. Have you had your question yet, Lee?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Yeah.
So I should have said that as well.
You knew halfway through the sentence that you cocked up as well. I could see him.
So we're going to ask Lee a question on Sunday, which he has no knowledge of. So yeah, you're joining on the motorhome side, aren't you, on Sunday?
Yeah. As
Right,
a motorhome. Just before I go, I may as well jump in with that one. Just come in at the bottom there, Phil Bunt. What sealant would you use for a quick fix on a leaking window? If it's a window rubber, something like Silfix, something that's non-setting, so you can pull the rubber back and put it around it. But really, if your rubbers are leaking, I'd get them replaced. If it's leaking from above, then some Sikaflex or Decasil, something like that, run a bead across it until you can get it taken off and properly rebedded.
I think there, Lee, it's probably just easy just to replace the rubbers, isn't it, mate?
Yeah. It's all right doing a quick fix, but if you're best really getting the rubbers taken off and get them replaced if that's what the problem is with the rubbers. Yeah.
Right, we'll see you in a bit with some more questions. So can you get more technical questions in for Lee? He'll be back on in a bit to answer some more.
Okie doke.
See you in a bit, mate.
See you in a bit.
Now, we've got a motorhome and we've got a caravan. We need to go to a campsite, don't we?
I think we probably do. Put those sunglasses back on again.
And who better to show us a campsite?
Bring on Caravan with the coxers.
Hey, it's funny you say it, but Lee's obviously just got back from being away on holiday. I wonder.
Oh. What, did you go with him?
No.
Or did you just give him a camera?
I would have remembered my key. Or at least where I put my key. How are we doing then? We all had a good week?
Oh, I don't want to talk about the week, mate.
Been busy.
Yeah. What have we got, mate?
We have got. I mean, well, I didn't know. We've had a couple of questions in. I didn't know if you guys wanted to just go through a couple of quick questions first.
Sure.
Since you're up.
All right. Okay. Right. This one will be for you guys. Let me just bring this one up. Is that up on there? Cool.
Right. For this one, I'm going to bring in Mark very quickly as well. Because somebody actually asked this on email as well. So.
Not many people have the cash to. Not many people have the cash to fully pay for the motorhomes outright or caravans. Do you prefer your customers to sort out their finance first, or can you sort that out?
So Black Horse Finance is probably the biggest caravan and motorhome finance company. I think there's other companies like Close Brothers that you'll find dealers using, but the big one is Black Horse. We get paid a commission, so we like you to come through Black Horse. The rates aren't the best, completely honest. They're not the best, and you can get cheaper out there. But what you do get with Black Horse is it's very easy, it's very flexible, but you also get, it's like buying an insurance policy basically. So for the term of your policy, up until about 50% paid, you actually get a bit more cover. So if you have any problems with the motorhome or caravan, you can literally, if you can't sort it out direct with the dealer, you can go to the finance company and say, look, there's a major issue. I'm not getting value for money for what I'm paying for. So it's worth it in that sense. Whereas if you went for a personal loan, which might be cheaper, you've got nothing. You've got no comebacks. You've got no extra protection. You're out on your ear and you're on your own if there is any issues. So that's the why it's good to go with Black Horse, to be fair. Or I think Black Horse is the only real one that you get that sort of protection with. Other dealers will offer different finance companies, but you're not getting that sort of protection.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Oh, nice
Thanks,
one. Mark, stay on a sec, because I've got one more that you might be able to help with as well.
Sorry, mate.
Ping this one up. Hang on. There we go.
James Devane, what layout of motorhomes and caravans do you mostly sell, lads? I'll answer it, whatever I can buy.
At the minute, this year has been just madness on everything, to be fair. Two berths have always been slow sellers, and they're flying out the doors. Twin axles, flying out the doors. Everything across the range this year. But normally, it's been fixed beds. We've in the caravan side, it's always been fixed beds, and six berths has been the big sellers. Don't know how that compares on the motorhomes.
I think with the caravans there, mate, the reason why they're probably so popular is because you can sight them, can't you?
Yeah, it's even the single axle Taurus, to be fair, it's normally always six berths, fixed beds, and then whether it's twin axle of that layout, that they are the most popular, or previously they were the most popular. And again, yeah, like you say, sighted is an ideal thing for the fixed bed.
Yeah, probably for the motorhomes, it is a fixed bed of some sort. Whether it's, I think, twin beds above a garage, that sort of layout will always do very well because it's always got a big garage and you have got space to get up. But then French beds and everything like that, French beds probably got to be one of the most popular motorhome layouts. I'd have said, Jason. Do you think?
I'll tell you what I find very popular as well is the U-shaped lounge. What we covered, what I covered tonight. Because you find a lot of people who've had caravans who move to motorhomes tend to go for that U-shaped lounge.
Fair enough.
Right.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
We've got a caravan, we've got a motorhome. Let's go and see a campsite.
Well, I was just going to say, obviously, Leon, Laurie, Leon, Laurie.
No,
To
you
say
don't do it right, do you?
I know I
just
don't
go,
do
it's
it. I
Leon,
sorry.
Laurie.
Right, to save your eyes, here comes a video on a campsite. Shane, run VT. Right, so this is the dog walk. Dogs have to be on a lead at all times in this site because there are deer walking around. Are we going to have a look up there? Wow, what's this?
I think it's known as a bug hotel.
A what?
A bug hotel.
Who lives there?
Bugs. It says in the name.
Biodiversity area, Tristan. That's cool though.
Don't go over it, you might step on bugs.
No, look. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Like you say, it's like a bug hotel. Can you see any bugs?
No,
Jax, don't wee on it.
Don't. Make sure to bring your bike when you come to this campsite.
Why?
Yeah.
Look at that tree, doesn't it look weird?
Looks like an all-powerful god.
This is the dog area to be off the lead. It's not very big, but if your dog can't do its doobie-doos while on the lead, you can do it in there. See? I did that one.
You did that all by yourself?
I did. I didn't get anybody else to do it.
I tell you what, that campsite caters for everything, doesn't it?
Oh, mate. Honestly, it's one it was a last minute booking, that one, and it was about a month ago, and it was a last minute. They literally had 3 pitches left for the weekend that we wanted to be there, and it is such a nice site and one we will definitely be going back to. Definitely. Just a long weekend. I travelled down on the Friday, Saturday, back home Sunday.
What type of money?
But Sorry, say that again.
What type of money?
Normal Caravan Motorhome Club site prices. So what was it for the weekend? 50 odd quid, 60 quid. Yeah, it's 30 odd quid a night. It's about right.
Is that with electric?
Yes. Yeah. So the pictures are massive, but what you'll see, I mean, just bring this up. What you can see, they're in like little areas, so you can see it's not like your standard pitching arrangement. They're in what they call these little groves or little areas that have all got names, and you basically you travel around, see which one you want, but they're little sections. So if there's when things change, if there's a little group of you and you can get your own little pod almost, it was really cool. And it's honestly, it is such a wooded area, and it's like you're in a forest. It is like you're in a forest, just with toilet, shower block, and electric. I mean, it even got to the point when I was setting up on the Friday when I went down that this little fella just walked up past my caravan and over to the other side.
You should have shown that, Shane. He'd have had that on the barbecue.
It would like,
oh dear.
But that is a good point to make. That is a good point to make. If you've got little yappy animals, dogs, then they do need to be kept on a lead at all times around that site. There is. The only disappointing thing was that little dog area. Yeah.
They might as well have not bothered.
That's when I didn't even know it was there, and we stumbled across it, and I was like, this is the dog area. This is where you let them off. And okay, understandable. There is a lovely big long dog walk, almost half the side of the site, but they've got to be on a lead. So some dogs they don't like doing their doobie doos on the lead. So if you've got a dog like that, then yeah, you can let it off, and it can do it in that little area, or just go out of the site, and there's walks all around the area. But there's so much to do in the area itself. I mean, again, I'll just bring this one up so you can see where it's located within the UK. So we're right down on that south coast near Bournemouth and Poole, Weymouth. So there's so much to do, and that's what we did. We headed over to Lulworth Cove. We had a great day out doing the Lulworth Cove. There's a lovely walk all the way up to Doodledore. You know what? Dumbledore. And it was such a great day out. It was really enjoyed it, even though it was a bit of a blustery day, that one. It was really good. And then the following day, we went down to there's a little place just along the coast from Bournemouth Beach called Branksome Chimes. And if anybody watching this has never been to Branksome Chimes, I probably shouldn't say it because it's such a lovely, quiet beach. But me and Tristan went surfing down or bodyboarding down there. Look at that handsome fella in his tight wetsuit. I'll get rid of that. My belly's sticking out.
But it was the only thing.
Yeah, but no, there's so much to do around there. There's Monkey World around there. There's a tank museum. It's such a good base to be able to get out and see the local area. So,
And what was the name of the campsite again, mate?
It is Crossways Caravan and Motorhome Club site. Like I say, it's not open all year round because 90% of the pitches are grass pitch. There are, I think it was 9 hard standing pitches, but only open through the normal March to November. But a lovely site and one we'll definitely be going back to. And a little Billy bonus, there's a little walkway out of the campsite, turn a right, walk about 100 yards, and there's a pub.
That's good.
Very good.
Next week, we're going to do the motorhome or caravan debate, which is going to be the best.
I understand.
We're going to have 5 people on for motorhomes, 5 people on for caravans. Shall we do a bit of breaking news of who we're going to have on, Shane? Shall we give one person out the bag who we'll have?
I don't even know if I'm on it yet.
No, you're not.
There we go.
Are we going to announce Lee?
We have done, haven't we?
And what question he's got? And what order?
We haven't given them out yet. For people tuning in. I think I'll announce somebody on our team. Well, my team. I'm going to go for Bob Earnshaw.
Bob.
And on the caravan team, caravan shorts, John Finney.
Oh, that's me. I didn't know if I was going to be on or not. I've not had an invite.
You just turn up anyway, John.
Yeah, I was going to say, I got the login details. I'll just be here anyway. mingling around in the background going, oh, what's going on over here then?
Nice campsite that was, mate.
Yeah,
Nice
I mean, to
campsite.
be fair, I mean, this is comments come in, VW Adventures, Lisa and Phil. Yeah, it is big. It really is. Like I say, the section on the video where I'm just driving around, all I'm doing is driving around the perimeter, and there's loads.
Yeah, we noticed you just drove, and then Tristan did the rest.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. But yeah, no, it's a big site. And rolling with the Robsons, yes, you are correct. Only toy dogs in that little section.
All right, are you finished?
Yes, I am. Sorry.
All right, see you in a bit.
See you later.
Shall we have another caravan review?
We shall.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hi, Mark.
How'd you do?
What have you got coming up?
Another two-berth.
Let's have a look.
Two-berth.
You want to roll?
Roll VT. Am I going to say that now?
So next up we've got the Sterling Eccles Topaz. It's another two-berth. This is a slightly higher spec model than the Sprite Alpine that we looked at before, so we do get a few little extras. External 230 volt socket, external barbecue point, external storage. It is a bigger, heavier van, so this is about 21.5 foot overall, and it's 1410 kilograms MTPLM. So have a look inside and see the difference. So inside, very similar layout. Now you can see from the cabinetry around, we've got extra storage lockers. The quality is a little bit better, as in just the finish. We've got the more aircraft type lockers, extra little lockers at the front here, and a bulkier front compartment. Again, nice big kitchen area, nice little side unit. And we get the nice big washroom at the back. So this is about 2 foot longer than the Sprite Alpine, so it does just give us a tiny bit more length on the front, even though the other one had got plenty enough seating and space to lie out during the day. A little bit more in the washroom and a little bit higher quality on the finish. Obviously the Sprite Alpine being newer, we get a little bit better technology, so we can control via app, etc. But again, it comes down to whether you just want that higher quality finish or a lighter, smaller van to be able to tow around. So again, horses for courses.
That's a big sink at the back, wasn't it?
Yeah, big washer, and that was plenty of room. And funnily enough, the Sprite, it was a couple of foot shorter, and it didn't feel tiny, but that just felt bigger and room and everything. Like my feet couldn't touch the floor when I was on the settee.
I know you. I know you say the second van was a better build quality. I do think the first van looked more modern.
Yeah, a lot modern, yeah, because that was a 2012, so there was sort of 7 years difference in it. But you're just getting that the furnishings were a higher quality, the cabinetry was a better, like you say, the sink, etc. And it's trying to weigh up then because it was about 200 kilos heavier. So it's then bringing it down, sort of. Well, do I want something lightweight and a bit smaller that I can tow around and be off here, there, and everything, or do I want that bit more plushness in it, a bit better cushion? And obviously that's why they do the different ranges of basic grade, higher range, and everyone's different. So
that's a good question from Lisa and Phil. Do they make caravans with drop-down beds like motorhomes?
No, they do fold-up bunk beds on the side or at the back, but not anything at the moment.
I guess that's a weight thing, bed. Isn't it?
Yeah. So again, you're getting up. I suppose there's no reason that they can't do it. but you're getting into probably bigger twin axles, and then
I think the
It's
difference.
just the weight.
Oh,
Sorry, I think it's the weight.
yeah, I think just going to the second van that you showed us, it was weight was a big difference there, mate. Wanted.
Yeah, 200 kilos. Yeah, and that for first time towers now, younger people, that's a massive difference. That does make a big difference. But I think if it was me and I was a bit older, I'd want something a bit more comfy. Those nicer, comfier cushions, that little bit extra length on the seats.
The problem we get with your videos, what I could do with you doing is bring in a blowout doll on so it can give us a proper perspective of the bench seats.
Yeah. As a normal person. Yeah.
Yeah, and we can drone down as well.
Yeah. That'd be a good idea. Yeah.
Have you got a blow-up doll?
Right here now, or in general?
Shane, what was your thoughts on the two caravans? Which do you prefer? I did like them both, though.
I'm with Mark. I like my comfy slippers.
You prefer the second one?
I like me. I like my comfy slippers in my old age.
I can see your point there, and I think the two vans you've shown, Mark, is the first one is more set up for younger people, where the second one is more for older people who probably had a few vans beforehand.
Yeah, and funnily enough, that was 2012, and it was 12 grand. And yet the other one, 2019, 14 and a half, 2.5 grand difference for 7 years in age. So you can sort of get an idea of the quality and how that's held its value because of the quality then as well. So people, I think, as a buyer, people see that and can understand that as well.
Yeah, good point. Cheers for that, mate.
Cheers, Mark.
See you in a bit. Shall we look at a motorhome with an end lounge?
Yeah, it finally uploaded. Got a bit of Italian flair.
Okay.
Mobilvetta K-Yacht 80 Techno line. Look at this, Italian flair, just like me when I used to play football. Now, Jason, you thought you're the only one that had a drone. I've got one too. So look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Just like me. It's a Mobilvetta K-Yacht 80 Techno line, built on the Fiat Ducato 2.3 JTD engine, and this one's automatic as well. It is a 2019 model. If you were buying one now, you're probably talking just over £70,000, and they're just over £80,000 new with the spec that it's got. But just look at the lovely sweeping lines, the nice bus mirrors, big heavy doors, which is just what you want. And you've just got lots of little storage lockers all the way around. Nice satellite dish on top. And then we do have a bit of a garage that goes through, which you do tend to lose with the rear lounges, just that storage space, but that's pretty good, to be fair. You could easily get some skis. It's very similar to what the Bailey Autographs have got. Not much of a garage, but that's even when they've got fixed beds at the back. Let's go and have a look inside. So what have we got inside? We've got this lovely, it's like an L-shaped lounge area. Beautiful Italian leather, and it's got this nice lighter brown wood than you normally get nowadays. It's normally either dark or white, but I guess that comes from the yacht side, and that's what they're trying to achieve with the colour schemes. So, a couple of nice features about this. On my left hand side, we've got this lovely pop-up TV, or when there's a TV in there. And then what really sets this apart from most of the U-shaped lounges is this lovely drop-down bed above the lounge, so you don't have to bother making anything. And that's the only negative you've got about a rear lounge, is you do have to make the bed every single night. So I'm not just leaning against this side just because I'm lazy. You don't even have to make your bed up every night. You just press the button, comes down, and that's it. That is proper good, that is. And again, you've got some nice speakers and everything like that at the back. So when you are in bed, you've got your music on. It's just lovely. So in the kitchen area, it just gets even nicer. Starting with a nice big sink. And then we've got these 2-burner hobs. And look at this. We've got an actual induction hob. That's only the sort of thing that you see in Howdens nowadays. Above, one hell of a big locker, bit more storage below, and then on the opposite side we do have what is the fridge, and then opposite that we've got a nice big wardrobe, which as you can see is absolutely massive for the height it is. So in the front we have yet another lounge. If you want somewhere for everybody to sit, this is the motorhome for you. So what we got? So we've got 2 forward-facing seats with belts, and we've got driver and passenger seat which do swivel round. Now we've got one drop-down bed at the rear, and we've got another one here as well. Unbuckle it and pull down, and that's where you get your 4 berths from. So it seats 4, travels 4, everything you need in a rear lounge motorhome. The bathroom again looks very elegant. You've got some nice black panels for the shower, really nice, a glass bowl sink and wood all the way around, and then you've got your cassette toilet, and then you've got a nice little bit of storage just above. Now we've got the induction hob, and we've also got other futuristic things in terms of motorhomes, which doesn't really say much. Look at that, we've got a nice little tablet. Turn your lights on and off. Got a cartoon of a motorhome and other little bits and bobs like that. And then next to it we do have the Truma blown air heating system with the iNet ready. And then we finish with the cab, and as we can see it's on the auto, it's got the nice leather steering wheel, it's got this blind that comes down, it's like a sail, stays with the yachting, and then you've got everything like climate control and sat nav. Hopefully that'll beat Jason's, but let us know what you think in the comments.
Do you like my drone? I've called it Liam.
That's a nice one.
This is a lovely van, yeah. Typical Italian.
What do you mean by typical Italian?
Nice style. Not German made.
As in, not German made, what would that mean?
It could be put together better.
Right.
I don't know. You see, it looks really nice.
Is he modern dressed as well?
Yes, but at the same time, I think if you were paying for a Heimer, you'd probably be 20 grand more.
Right.
75 to 85 grand doesn't get you much as an A-class nowadays.
Well,
I think is what I'm trying to say. And there's little bits that do hint at that, but it looks lovely.
It does look nice, mate.
Yeah.
What got me more than anything was that bed at the back. How it came right the way down.
Yes, and it has to be right the way down to be usable as well.
Yeah.
So it won't. You've got to. Yeah, it has got to be all the way down to rest.
So, what's your overall thoughts of it?
Just what I said a minute ago. It looks lovely. I like the layout, especially if you want a lot of seating area. It's only 7 meters as well, so it's not a big van. But like I said, you've probably got the Roller Team, Pegassos, and and they're probably 2 of the cheaper A classes out there. The rest are getting expensive.
Did you see Steve B's comment? Second one up.
Which one? This one?
Mafia staff car.
See, the Mafia can't go on the trips anymore, so they're going to buy motorhomes. And that's what they've picked.
Yeah, but it hasn't got a garage though, has it?
Oh, no, I think you could fit a body in the back of there.
Fair enough. Yeah. We're doing the Motorhome and Caravan show next week, aren't we? Motorhome or Caravan?
Motorhome or Caravan.
And you've not got a question next week, have you?
I haven't, no.
What are you going to be doing?
I think you left me out, haven't you? Are we allowed to announce this, or are you just...
No, far away.
Well, okay, so we've obviously got you and Dan, 2 teams, putting their own points across in different ways. And I think I'm judge, aren't I?
You are? You are? With your co-host?
My co-host.
And he doesn't know it yet.
Hello, co-host.
Hey. What's this?
Shall we announce a couple of other people that are going to be on?
Okay.
What have we got on the Caravan side?
Who have we got? We've also
That's me.
got Andy Morley.
Andy Morley.
Do you want another one?
Give us another one.
I'm hoping I'm right with these because they do change. Who have you got written down? I need to check. I need to check.
Have we got Caravan
I've
with the
got no one
Coxes?
written down.
I think we have got Caravan in the Coxes, yes.
What about on the Motorhomes?
Oh, we've also got Wandering Bird, Cat.
Wandering Bird, Cat. And she might be doing a giveaway.
Okay. Tell me more.
She might be doing a giveaway with a book. An e-book.
With a book?
And one of them as well, so she's doing two. We also have Next Stop Everywhere.
Yes.
Life Beyond Bricks.
Yes.
Have I mentioned Bob, the man?
Bob. Yes.
I've got a good lineup, haven't I?
Bob.
I've got a strong lineup.
I hate to say it, but you have to be fair.
I've got a great lineup.
You have.
See. Good. I've got experience. I've got people who live on the road. I've got the female perspective as well. I think I've covered everything. I've even got Lee expertise. I'm covering all my bases. Next week, I'll be taking them out training. We're doing an SAS course. We're prepared.
I want to see this.
You can't. You're a host. So, hey, come on, let's move on. Let's get Lee back up. We need some technical questions. See you, Mark.
See you, Mark.
Do you know what I've really enjoyed tonight, Shane?
I know you have. You keep putting it in the comments.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the first time you've ever replied to a message as well.
I've really enjoyed tonight. I've enjoyed it. It's flowed well tonight.
It has done, yeah.
It has. Lee, what have we got?
We've only had one more in from Trevor Dawkins saying his vehicle battery is reading high on his panel. Would it be an issue? Can you find it? There it is. Daily autograph, when the van has been in storage, a control panel says vehicle battery high voltage. Is this a problem? Will it damage the battery? It depends if it is actually high. I'm wondering if he's got a solar panel on, because mostly solar panels normally go to the engine battery and the leisure battery, and he may have a fault there because it'll prioritize one over the other, and it may be a fault that it's sending too much voltage to the vehicle battery rather than regulating itself down when it's up to charge. It may be a problem with the BCA controller. They have been known to have issues as well. Your best bet will be to get your when it's saying it's got high voltage, check what the actual voltage is at the battery. Then you'll get a better idea of what's actually going on. But yeah, if it is putting too much voltage in, it will damage the battery. So best to get that checked.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Not seen any more.
Shall we get John up as well? See if we've got any questions for us all.
I'll get them all up.
Hello. Yeah, we have got a couple in. It's just sort of following on from what we were talking about earlier on finance. Let me just find it in the chat. It was 8:14. There we go, Russ. Just bring this one up. It's got it, Shane. There we go. Have you guys heard of this? Auto finance online?
No. I deal with Black Horse myself, actually, because I do inspections for them. If someone rejects something or something like that, they'll send out an engineer to do inspections for them. And I do. Well,
how do you find Black Horse to deal with?
I have no problems with them at all. No problems at all. They literally send me a list of what the faults are. They'll want me to go out and do a report on it. I go out, do my report, give my opinion of whether it's manufacturing issues or whether it's, you know, something that someone's done. And yeah, they're really good. I mean, someone else, I think it was Rolling with the Robsons, had said, you know, about having finance. You know, I advise a lot of customers, if you're going to go and buy something, always have a bit of finance on it, because you've got that clout to go back with should there be an issue. You know, once finance companies get involved, dealers do tend to sit up and listen a little bit more.
Yeah,
Only
not the
finance,
cheapest,
only
but
have finance if you can afford it, folks.
Here we got another one. And I'm assuming this would also relate to motorhomes as well. So our Caravans motorhomes fit solar panels now.
A lot of the new ones now, yeah, standard.
Yeah, they only tend to be small ones though, sort of 40 to sort of 60 or 80 watt. I mean, an 80 watt one's pretty good, but normally they put sort of a 40 or 60 watt, and they're okay, but they're not brilliant.
I guess you don't really get. I guess you don't.
I'd upgrade it.
I guess you don't really do wild camping in caravans compared to motorhomes, do you? So there's probably less of the need for them.
Yeah, it's more for keeping batteries topped up and storage in it, and then people go and put a cover over them and they don't work anyway. So
one more question, which could be, I think, available today. I think you just need to tune in next week.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's wrap this up, folks. Great show tonight. Let's move on to next week. Motorhome or a caravan, constructive conversation on it. And we'll see everybody next week.
Cheers, everyone. Have a good week.
Bye-bye.
See you next week.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yep.